Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Cross here, back in the video today, and I know it's been a while since I made a Call of Duty video. That's honestly just because, like, nothing's really been going on that I want to talk about in the Call of Duty video, or in a Call of Duty video, I mean. And, like, everything's just kind of, like, I don't know how to say it, like, everything's just kind of, like, normal right now, you know what I mean? Like, I think since the last time I made a video, the mid-season update has came out, and a couple new game modes have came out, you know. Snipers only game mode is pretty much the only game mode I've played that's new, and like I really love the snipers only game mode, like especially since you can put like attachments under snipers, and you know, this game has only, you know, 3 snipers, and those 3 snipers, like, none of them are broken. Like, pretty much a regular gun as a sniper. Like, you know, the Barrett is like maybe possibly the worst gun I've ever used in a Call of Duty game. And that's really saying something, because I mean, that thing's just garbage. Like, I gotta be honest with you, you're at a disadvantage if you are using that gun in snipers only game mode and you're hard scoping only. I don't care what you're doing, you're always at a disadvantage with that gun. But yeah, like, I've really enjoyed the snipers only game mode, but besides that, I haven't really been playing very much, and I just really haven't had much to talk about through Call of Duty wise, you know. Everything I've been talking about here lately has been kind of football oriented, because that's really pretty much the only thing that's been going on. I did start a new semester at school, so I didn't think I was going to, since it was all going to be online, but I made a deal with the you know, person that does your schedule. I don't remember, you know, counselor, whatever you want to call that person. Pretty much your guidance counselor. I don't know what. I there for a second I thought it hit my head, but it didn't. But anyway, I made a deal with them that basically said, you know, all my work would be online. I wouldn't have to do stupid Zoom calls and stuff like that. I'd be able to just come in and do the work whenever I wanted. I wouldn't have to talk to anybody or anything, you know, which is the way I prefer to do it online. I prefer to just, you know, get it done, or be there in person and do it. And you know, I may have made a mistake by doing that, because I have a lot more work that I have to do apparently now, and it's weighing me down quite a bit, my schedule wise. So I mean, you know, like, it's really tough to make videos and do these classes, just because, like, they require so much more work than I expected, you know, especially considering that some of those classes are like 3 credit hours, and it takes like 12 hours a week to participation just to get the you know, class done for that week. And it's kind of annoying, but, you know, it's the way that life is. You know, I just didn't want to slow down my schedule anyway, and I saw an opportunity to be able to you know, continue doing school without having to do like Zoom meetings and stuff that I just really didn't like to do. So I went ahead and took it. Probably was a mistake, but anyway, that's just kind of like the only thing that's been going on. I guess, you know, what I could talk about is kind of like something that's been going on recently, is the whole meme stock thing. Like, if you don't know about this, I definitely would look into it, because it's very interesting. And if you are wanting to make money, it's probably going to be one of the ways that we make money now, I guess. I don't know. It's just a way that the market has changed, a way that, you know, classical business market, or classical business investment has changed. You know, the stock market has changed. Basically, there's this like Reddit group, I guess, and there's a big meme going on, like, you know, save GameStop, whoops, and you basically do so by buying stocks, and it drives up the market on that specific stock, and, you know, you can save a company like GameStop. But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I've been invested in the stock market for a long time. Before, like, coronavirus and everything hit, I was already invested, and I had been putting a lot of money in. I had, you know, been taking that pretty serious at that time. Like, just, you know, just a way that's like, you know, kind of small scale, making some money. You know, I wasn't like a super big, you know, risky trader or anything. It was just like a, you know, like something I did for, you know, maybe to make a little bit of money if I saw an opportunity here or there. And you know, with these new apps like Robinhood, and I don't know if H&R Block is, or not H&R Block, but E-Trade is the same way. I've never used anything besides Robinhood, but basically it just gives you the power to invest in your own stocks. You basically become your own broker, and you can, you know, buy stocks, you know, or sell stocks at any time from your phone, or not really from any time. You know, it has to be within the stock day trade, but basically you can become your own broker, right? And you can buy your own stocks and sell your own stocks. So basically it was only a matter of time before we got to, like, you know, got to a point where everybody had these ways of, you know, making money, like, you know, of investing. And whenever stuff like this happens, I don't know if you consider it insider trading, but basically you get like a meme culture going, and then you're just investing all this money into this, like, first of all, the stock is gonna completely drop. Like, it's gonna be bad whenever everybody sells. But basically, like, people are just trying to save GameStop, and they are like a community like on Reddit that decided, hey, let's all invest into this. And I don't know if that's legal or not technically. Like, I'm pretty sure there's something against that to where like you can't trade with you know, I guess technically it's public information, but it doesn't seem like public information, you know what I mean? But anyway, like, that's what's going on. Like, a bunch of people on Reddit were like, hey, let's all invest into this and save it. And they did invest into it, and the stock skyrocketed. So now the stock's probably going to drop super high, or super hard, but that's, you know, whatever. It's just something that I don't know, like, it's kind of interesting because it kind of kills the way that you trade. You know, if there's a bunch of public knowledge, but you have to really, really search for it, then it's almost like private knowledge, you know what I mean? And it's just weird. I don't really know the necessary, I don't know necessarily what the rules are within inside the whole, like, you know, like, ideas of, you know, insider trading, and, you know, what you can do, what you can't do with all that. But it just seems like, you know what I mean, like something that kind of isn't, you know, it's concerning, right? Like, if you're just dropping money into these random brands, you know, you have obviously you have full control of the brand, but at the same time, you know, like, whenever you sell all these stocks because the meme's over, like, that's not going to be good. Like, you know, that stock's going to drop super hard, and that business is going to be screwed probably. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of a weird thing, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just seems kind of concerning to the point where it's like, you know, you really do have control of, you know, all these businesses, but at the same time, like, you got to think, you know, we've always had control of these businesses in a democracy. Like, you know, in America, we could always do this. Obviously, you know, people trade more than just in America, but basically what I'm saying is, you know, we basically have control of the stock market now. Like, you know, with the meme culture and everything, we have a lot more power, and it's just almost concerning because sometimes, you know, all that power is not great. And like, a company might make a simple slip up, and now we're like all going to just like completely pull our stocks from them. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, before, obviously, you know, if a company did make a slip up, like when Boeing was having the plane problems, you know, the stock did drop, but it was like, you know, that would be so much more emphasized if the meme culture was to intervene. You know what I mean? Like, it's just almost concerning that the power is there, and like, you know, like, it's both calming and concerning. You know what I mean? It's just something that you don't really know how to feel about it, and that's one of those things. It's like, you know, it's good to know that we have this much power, but it's like, can we handle this much power? You know what I mean? Like, I know I am really throwing in a lot of ad libs here, like, you know, I mean, and because apparently, basically, like, I've said all of this stuff like a million times, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't know how to feel about this, you know, culture of trading. Like, it's partially concerning because, you know, if you're just a normal person living off the market, like, you know, you put like a few $1,000,000 into like a Dow and Jones or something like that, or, you know, Ford or GM maybe, you know, a pretty stable company, and you're living off the dividends. Like, you know, what are you gonna do if somebody just decides, like, you know, that this company, you know, we're gonna super inflate it, and then we're gonna have a super hard drop off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna drive business within that company, and then whenever the meme dies, like, the company's not gonna have that business anymore, and they're not gonna have the return that they were expecting. You know what I mean? Like, not at least until you know, they make some sort of way of, you know, charting how long things can go on for, like memes, and charting how long, you know, things are gonna last. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of it's weird, you know. I don't really know how to put it into words. It's just weird, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way of telling how long, you know, a meme's gonna last, or if something is seriously going to you know, stay like high as a stock, or if, like, you know, something's really blowing up, you know. And I guess you could say, like, you know, memes have already driven the stock market before. That is true, but not never like this hard. You know, with Bitcoin also got driven by memes, and so did Tesla. But, you know, it's just, yeah, it's just weird, you know what I mean? Because this is like so direct and explicit, and it's just something that I don't really know how to feel about. I just hope, I hope it does well. I hope it does the good side, where we can control these companies, and they have to, listen to us as opposed to doing whatever they want, and it doesn't matter what we say because they're rich, they're taking our money. So, like, that's the part, like, obviously you hope for, but at the same time you have to live with the reality that we also could be, hurting these companies and hurting, random people in random ways. It's just weird. It's weird. It's something that I will say it's weird. I don't know how to feel about it yet, but that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.